He's going after it. He wasn't being fooled. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Oh, good ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Gets on the end. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets it back. Milan really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And the finish! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. There's the shot! And a second time. In it goes. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
He wasn't being fooled. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Has a pop! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Gets on the end. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine Tries to get it forward quickly.
Can't ask for much more than that.
And he just whacks it away. And that is as far as they're going to go.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
In with the challenge. Roberto Baggio.
Albertini. Maldini.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
And there's a long ball.
Cuts it out. Back to the keeper and go again. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Nadal. Sergi.
Ball's out on the left now. There's the shot! And a second time. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Decent progress down the left. Good ball. Goes for goal! Top save! That shot was travelling.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent.
Guardiola.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do it.
Chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Gets into a dangerous position.
From an unexpected source. Well, they say that your front lads should be that first
Board
line.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to
Played towards the front men.
Has a pop.
He's certainly caught him there. Driving on, he could shoot here. He's gone for it. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hoists it forward. And time is up.
Barcelona beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe. It's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
In with the challenge. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Going for goal!
Del Piero.
Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it.
Nadal. Guardiola.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Guardiola.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Good ball. Goes for goal! Top save! That shot was travelling.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side. So expect good goals that he was starting to wriggle a bit, so it's no surprise.
Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zidane. And a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Sergi. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's gone for it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Bigo with the short one. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Zidane! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Juventus who take the lead.
Reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so fit.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Well, a very warm welcome to you. So, a breakthrough already. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Sergi. For the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in... Good challenge. He just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. Surely this is the hot ticket going around. Chance!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
And it's played forward.
Nadal.
Plays it out to the flank. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Figo. Guardiola.
Has a pop! Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zidane. Oh, too much weight on that.
Now it's Figo. Oh, great ball! Forward it goes. Going through. It is quite a run he's making here. Good ball, it's big chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Good challenge. He tries to stroke it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, they can break here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's being played forward. Nadal. It's Figo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. A real chance to break. Oh, he's broken through. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Has a pop! Figo. Guardiola. He's gone for it! Oh, great ball! Clears it out of harm's way. Looking to get within range. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Zidane. And the counter is on. He's got away. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Goes for the... shapes to volley it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Barcelona keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Quick ball forward. Now a chance to break. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Driving on, he could shoot here. He's had a shot.
You know, I'm not going to be hard.
Oh, impressive strike.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Vieri. A chance to play it in. Towering header! Goal! Juventus! And again they hit the front.
On the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, they can break here. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Sergi. Guardiola. He's there to... And the shot! They've played it short. He's got away. Played into the middle. Right now, what's on? Tries to get it clear.
That's great defending to cover.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
And just get something in the way.
Barcelona keep the ball, but creating meaningful with it.
Vieri. Zidane. That had to be more accurate. Now it's Figo. Figo is leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Sergi. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Sergi.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it's still anyone's game
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Timely intervention. Played out to the right. Lobs it in gently. Figo. Header! In it goes! Barcelona are back in business. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
They've played it short. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Figo. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Figo. Guardiola. Decent looking ball. He gets past his, hits one! Away from immediate danger. Battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. Now it's Del Piero. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gets up to head it! Just brushed off the ball there. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. From making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Shot at goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Has he found his man? Sergi. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And Del Piero! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. De La Peña. And it's Figo. Has a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Hoists it forward.
Juventus showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hoists it high. Oh, shooting chance!
And somehow he managed to miss it.
And it's played forward.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Done very well to intervene.
Looking to hit the front line.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Forward it goes.
And here's Vieri. Danger averted for now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. Now it's Del Piero.
Vieri. Driving on now. What can they come? Goes for goal! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front!
Waiting in the middle. Gets up to head it.
And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Just brushed off the ball there. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Shot at goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defense.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Juventus go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
And he has been fouled there. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Natal.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well, that's where he wants it. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Trick shoots! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. And it's played forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Done very well to intervene. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Guardiola.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has a hit! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Natal. Guardiola.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's anyone's ball.
Del Piero.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat, a thoroughly disappointing outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Juventus go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
And he has been fouled there. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking.
Going for goal!
Bergomi. Zanetti. Bergomi.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And back to base.
Guardiola. Figo.
Figo drives it forward. And the shot!
Lukaev.
Has a hit! Brings it forward. It's found its... Has a hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Natal. Guardiola.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's anyone's ball.
Del Piero.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat, a thoroughly disappointing outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. His chance!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Brings it forward. Guardiola tries to get it forward quickly. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets away from his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Just brushed off the ball there. Vieira. Forward it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Trying to get there. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Has a look and plays it in. Oh, he's overhit it. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Guardiola. Blanc. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Sergi. Looking to get within range. Has a shot! Dashing forward at pace. Oh, it's Bergkamp. He's pinged one through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more. Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Sergi. He's still going. Where to next? Lovely bit of skill.
Very, very tidy.
This is quite a run, and he's not done.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Hoists it forward. Bergkamp.
Bergkamp!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's played forward. Figo. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Bergkamp.
Forward it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball's loose.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Trying to get there. The ball has crossed the line.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Great run on the overlap here. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Hoists it forward. Brings it forward. He's found his man. He's gone for it! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Driving on, a real charge here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Goes for goal!
Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him. Deserved more.
And it's been taken short. And he's there to hoof it away. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. And the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeper has beaten it away.
Depressive, and expectations were not met.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Guardiola. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Gets wrestled off the ball. Bergkamp. Ball's out on the left now. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Arsenal have a free kick.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
And the finish!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Crosses it in.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Bergkamp.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's there to hoof it away.
Hits one! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Both sides have had their moments.
Bergkamp.
Keeper has beaten it away. Tries to get it forward quickly.
And it's played forward.
Guardiola.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Man on a mission.
Vieira. Great run on the overlap here. Battles to win it back.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
He's got away. Chance! Figo. That's a throw.
Danger averted for now.
Sergi. And it's Bergkamp. Almost an hour gone. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Has a hit!
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
It's come loose.
Referee's
Gets it
had a
back.
look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It has going for goal!
They have toiled at times.
Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Has a pop! It's a goal kick. Figo. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Guardiola. Figo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Vieira with a definite fell there. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Gets it back. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's played forward. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Vieira. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, he's found him in space. Has a hit! And a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Forward it goes. Bergkamp. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Figo. He's had a go! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Gets it upfield. Figo.
Well, I'm not quite sure.
Good challenge. He just stood firm.
As much as he did then, a couple of his teammates were
Rose.
very annoyed.
Great strength. Too strong for his opponent. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
On the right now, what's on? Gets it back. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
And it's Vieira.
He's had a shot!
Figo.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Big chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Barcelona
Don't have many options and hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Gets the better of his man. Can he find... Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Figo.
We are into overtime. Across the field it goes. Rose. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp. That's really nice. Now, what next? Oh, nice touch. Cleared without complication. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And it's Vieira.
He's had a shot!
Figo.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Big chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
And this is Figo. Big chance! And here's Figo. Figo crosses.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Attempts to play it through.
Pings it in.
Sergi.
Keeps everyone guessing. Donk.
Akbaba.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Galatasaray look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Marcao Teixeira.
Galatasaray have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Forward it goes.
Haji plays it out to the wing.
He's got options in the box if he gets it. Up he gets! Goal! Galatasaray!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Look, shot at goal! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Donk. It's a throw in. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Attempts to play it through.
Pings it in.
Out to the right.
Gets it back.
Marcao Teixeira
Gets it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? They've managed to get it away. Vigo tries making a foray down the right. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Galatasaray have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
Up towards the front
I
line.
think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work
Goalkeeper's
both
ball.
into
And it's Figo. And he's cut it out.
Akbaba.
Oh, what a ball. He's gone for it. Oh, taken with style.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Haji plays it out to the wing.
Barcelona are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Beautifully done. Looks to clip it forward. Just ruffled a few feathers. Gorgeous control there. Massive leap! And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Now it's Figo. Figo. Figo! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Kojuk sends that a long way. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
Marcao Teixeira gets it back.
Incoming cross. Caught offside that time. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Keeper's got good distance on that.
Coaxed through there.
He's got away. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. He could be in. Real chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Figo controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Baba. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Donk. Donk plays it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. He's got it. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Galatasaray! Barcelona. And they get themselves in front!
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Beautifully done. Looks to clip it forward. Gorgeous control there. Massive leap! And he's straight offside. Galatasaray take the lead. Figo.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences.
Looks to bypass the midfield. And the defence can get it clear. Guardiola. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Plays it out to the flank. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're already into the second period.
He could be in.
Barcelona don't need to press.
Towering header! In it goes!
Figo controlled that
And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Donk plays it forward. Well, that's where he wants it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the